Bobo jumps on the live with PeeWee, and the whole story takes a turn. Stay locked. This one's shocking.
Bring the picnic them at the front and lock the grill. And go back to the back, take up my ring light and go straight in our house from the back.
You're too blood clot, like you're
Welcome back to Chute, Jamaica, where we keep you locked in with the hottest and most unfiltered news straight from the streets. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because we bring the realness every time. Tonight on Chute, Jamaica, we're breaking down the live that shook the whole conversation. The moment Bobo finally joined PeeWee, and everything the public has been questioning came right back to the surface. From the contradictions to the defensiveness, from the studio story switching again to the pressure PeeWee put on him, this live exposed more cracks than confirmations. Bobo stepped in saying he wanted to clear his name, but the more he talked, the more the public started connecting dots he didn't expect. The reactions were tense, the energy was off, and the excuses weren't lining up. And with PeeWee calling out the inconsistencies one by one, the entire community was left with even more questions than answers. Tonight, we're breaking down every moment, every shift, and every slip from that live. No sugarcoating, no holding back, just raw analysis. This is Chute, Jamaica. Let's get into it.
PeeWee, one thing me come for clear up with PeeWee, cause me never take up the phone. Yeah, I didn't take up any phone. Yes, what me I say? That's all I got to say. I mean, I have no more to know. Yes, me I say.
You see, you want to cut the phone?
No, I did not take up no phone.
So you left on a phone call with a girl for real?
Of course, on a phone call, a girl, and yeah.
Well, PeeWee said him come to the house, you never left on a phone.
Well, I know, I'm on a phone call, we having a heated conversation. Okay. You don't hear me?
Yeah, but the connection kind of a bit bad still.
Well, me say me on a phone call, having a heated conversation with a girl, simple as that, you see it. Yeah, we did cuss about something on the phone. You see it? Yeah. Me not take up no phone. Me not go nowhere near Niah phone that night. Yeah. Me not go nowhere near Niah phone.
I
That alone me come to clear.
Yeah, but the other thing is now, with all that as well, you don't see, you never yet show any receipt of you with any call log of that girl or any message. You don't think that would be your biggest, you could have used your biggest evidence in a defense of you, because that was your alibi, you know. But still, you can't really show.
Well, what you are going on? You see, the phone I have, I change it because it has a problem. You see it. And basically, me always start that. The phone has a problem, I change the phone. I try to reach out to the girl. But at the same time, the girl, I did left off on a bad part. You see what I say? So she move on type of way, like, you know?
After everything PeeWee came out and explained about what he says happened that night, Bobo joined only to say he didn't pick up Niah's phone. And if that's the only point he chose to respond to, it really makes people wonder, because that phone could have cleared up a lot. And the fact that nobody seems willing to speak on the rest of the situation leaves more questions than answers.
But PeeWee said by the top of your phone within 3 minutes after the shot them start fire.
You know, hear me, father. It's like you know, hear.
No, I listen to you, but I just come now. I just tell you what we hear, so remember you come be clear up your name and clarify certain things. You know what I mean?
Well, basically, uno fit know say yo, my name been clear, you know, cause watch now, PeeWee come and everything. Most of the things that my PeeWee say, I want my been say for how much months now. You see it? Yeah. And then uno right now I try to twist and turn some little fuckery and bring some different type of narrative. You see it? But
Bobo, listen to me, Bobo. You always know me work. I don't know about, you know me really need favoritism when it comes to certain things. And you kind of realize that. You know what I mean? You always really have my favorite.
Well, when PeeWee talk a while, like, yeah, man, you know, just big up yourself, man, father. You see it, everything good, man, you know.
But what I say is that, you know, you see, sometimes when I see evidence lead to a different direction, sometimes I kind of like to work with the evidence as well, but put it in front of me. You get what I mean?
Bobo, the man say you never carry no pitney, so how you tell you say you carrying pitney?
So Bobo say PeeWee come back around. PeeWee, Bobo say he never take
Yo,
up the phone.
PeeWee.
Yeah.
You see me take up phone, dog. You know see me take up my phone.
Boy,
Me
when
never take
Niah
up my
they are
phone.
growing and me have Niah and me go take up Niah
Yo,
and
me
me
ask
and
you. You see me take up my
listen
phone.
me
Me
no man.
ask you again, dog.
Oh, you mean?
No
When
time
me
me
have
see take up
Niah
my phone.
and me and oh?
No time me take up my phone.
You take up your phone and dash where
Me
and show
take
a
up my phone
signal
and
light
that's your ring light. PeeWee ring light move
and
from
dash
there,
your
so.
ring light. Oh, you
No, me
mean
ask
then
you
I
if the ring
rubbish
light
people
move
show
from
a
there.
ring light.
Me ask you if the ring light move from there,
Oh, you
so. Ring
mean?
light.
So me not see.
When? Me move ring light.
Bad man, you take off your phone off
Bad
a
man
ring
don't
light
tell a
and show
lie
a
for
ring
me,
light
dog.
and
Me
a
make
rubbish.
sure tell you.
Yeah.
You see, you up your talk. You up your talking, dog, but me just want to tell you one thing. Don't tell a lie for me, dog. Me not touch Niah phone.
All right, let's talk about what we're seeing here, because the reaction doesn't add up. Out of everything PeeWee laid out, timelines, details, conversations, the one part Bobo is fired up about is the phone. Just the phone. And when someone gets that defensive over the smallest piece of the story, the public is going to question it. People have been watching this situation unfold from day one, and Bobo's version of events has shifted more than once. So now, when he ignores the bigger claims and focuses only on the phone, it doesn't help his credibility. If anything, it makes people look at the situation even closer. Nobody is saying who's right or wrong. That's not our job. But what we are saying is this: if you want the public to trust what you're saying, you address everything, not just the part that makes you look clear. Because right now, the reactions and the inconsistencies are exactly why viewers are leaning toward PeeWee's side of the story.
Why you know I lie, bad man? I try swing me on the bus. Try swing me
If me
on the
take up
bus.
Niah
One
phone,
was
me
say,
no
yo,
afraid to talk, so me take up Niah phone, Sergeant.
nah have nothing to do with it.
Much.
I don't know a friend them plan up and hurt the youth and not
Who
try to
who
make
know
it
who
look
for
like say
friend?
I make
PeeWee don't laugh with me,
youth
dog, but how the
program
fuck me
run
for plan up and hurt my
program
cousin?
run and the whole and
Me want to tell you one
and
thing,
bleach
bad
out the
man.
white.
How the fuck me for plan up and hurt my own family?
Bad man, you
And
son.
me have him in my yard. Eh?
You have him in your yard and knock and make him man come up there.
Me have him in my yard. How for bed him
Yeah,
a sleep
knock and
on?
make him man come up there.
How much night he
And
sleep
then
on my bed?
alright, you see, I don't think them I try show me idea, them think them a pre
That
man
me and
for
show
3
you
months
charge it.
straight up
Don't come tell a
and
lie
I
for
will
me,
have
dog.
to
And one
black.
thing me have to
So
tell
them
you.
throw him on
Don't
a
tell a lie for
roadside.
me, but me take up my
Yeah.
phone, bro.
That
It's
me I
simple as
tell you.
that. Don't tell a lie for me, so me take up my phone, because me not take up nothing.
Bobo. Alright, Bobo, oh
Lie,
you
youth
say you
man.
carrying
Dutchman,
pitness.
hold on, Dutchman, leave them go on
Who
talk.
did them no man in a studio? You tell your master man they in a studio, they in a vice. Why you not lie, youth? And I try
The man
sick
ain't
and
still
I
have
try
voice.
sick man, youth.
What lie? Which one me a
Why
lie? When you
artists
just tell lie for me, but
why
me take up
artists
phone,
they
bro.
in a vice?
Now you a tell lie for me, so me take up phone, dog.
Watch I know. All comes. Why artists were they in a voice? Artists they in a studio. Why artists were they in a voice?
Charge me no come for answer no question,
Listen,
bad
man,
man. Me
why
just come for
artists
clear
were
up
they in
one
a
thing.
voice?
Them
When
are
I
Me
part
say
take
of the
up no
artists
allegation
phone,
they
them
in
bro.
a
answer.
studio,
Yo,
who
me do
did a
four
voice?
hour out of questioning what they are, and me not have time for this. Car on the road, me there. Just one thing me
Youth
come for
man,
clear, say me not take up no
youth man,
phone.
come like your mouth bust answer a question. Why
Take up
artists
no
were they
phone.
in a studio voice?
So me a
And
million
not tell
time I
me
call
one
you
man
artist
kill
name.
man, kill a youth. And one police come kill man answer.
That's all him ask you, no, just give him an answer. He said no artist in India, you say artist in there. Who is the artist?
So more than a million time I don't hear say loyal me say in a studio.
No, me there so no, and me want hear it true.
Let's break this down, because the contradictions are getting out of hand now. For months, Bobo has been saying he was the one who told Niah to come stay with them. That was his story. Now PeeWee comes forward saying it was actually Naka who invited Niah, not Bobo. And suddenly, Bobo shifts the focus right back to the phone again. When someone avoids the main point and keeps circling around the smallest detail, people are going to notice. And that's exactly what's happening here. PeeWee kept calling out the inconsistencies, especially the studio story. Bobo claimed Naka was in the studio with an artist. PeeWee said nobody was in there. So, when he asked Bobo a simple question, who was the artist? Bobo immediately shut down and said he wasn't there to answer questions, only to clear his name. That alone raised eyebrows. And even after Niah's mother and Yardi told him that answering the question was important, he suddenly said the artist was Loyal Flames. But by that point, the damage was already done, because the story keeps changing. We're not here to accuse anybody, but when someone keeps switching up details, dodging direct questions, and choosing which parts they want to answer, the public is going to draw their own conclusions. And right now, the inconsistencies are speaking louder than the explanations.
Yes, no bad man, I hear me talk, dog. I just one thing me come to clear up PeeWee. I don't go like that you tell for a night, youth. Me not take up Niah phone, youth.
Listen, me man.
Me not take up Niah phone, charge it.
That's the only
Watch
lie.
out now on your phone, bro.
Watch
Bobo
out,
said
man.
that the only lie.
Listen, me good brother.
Oh, the lie you tell for a night, youth.
Listen, man.
Okay,
Me not take up no
okay.
phone.
Thank you.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you.
I'm to your charge it. Me not take up
Everything
no
else I
phone,
do,
that I
Bobo.
want. And
Everything
whenever I
else I
run
do,
down about
Bobo.
you, I write in a I'm a run, go drop right eye bomba, bed
Bobo,
front.
everything else I do
That's
now.
it. You charge it, you can go and talk where you talk for bad man. But one thing me I tell you, me not take up no phone, me not go nowhere.
Cocky boy.
Bobo, what
Here
make
you
you get stuck, man? What make you
Sham
get
there,
Here
I
you
room
dog,
for
I'm
doors.
here bad man.
Batty
You
boy.
know, bag of
Boy,
listening or bag of chat.
artist
You know, I one thing me come to clear up. Me not take up no phone, and that is it. Me not take up no phone.
Who is the
You
artist?
hear me call your artist name a while ago, did that?
Leroy.
I'm Tony, man. Me not call your artist name a while ago. Loyal was in the studio, bro, and it's simple as that.
Yo.
You done right, that's a youth.
Loyal name
Come on.
in no studio, man. You know to bum buckler like I nobody name in no studio. Call up
Me
loyal
not take up no
flames. We
phone.
not talk about loyal
Number one,
flames
me not
in
take
the
up no
studio.
phone. Me not take up no phone, and that's
Somebody
it.
call Royal
Not
Flame
not
or Royal Flame.
Bro,
Who can call him?
What make you tell?
Call
Hold on,
Mr. Flame.
Mama Shernet, hold on. Hold on, there, Mama Shernet. Watch out, Mama Shernet. You see? What make you tell Yoma come and say, cause boy, did 2 years ago. What make you not lie you out like
Listen.
boss?
Calm down, no, man. Listen.
What make
You
you
have
tell
cause boy
people
did a
that
beer
charge
3
it?
years ago. Calm down when me talk to
Yeah.
PeeWee. Give me a beg your talk.
Man, don't talk about no
Beg your
cause
talk.
boy.
Beg your
We
talk.
talk
Cause boy did a
about-
beer
we
3
talk
years ago.
about- John Knight, we are talking.
You
John
have cause,
Knight.
I have cause boy, bro.
Yeah.
We call him man cause.
One time.
You see,
Yeah,
John Knight,
yeah,
man
that.
name. And you know my man name. You not call him man name since night. John Knight, man name, hombre. I mean, I have nothing more to explain to nobody because I've been out here and I see most everything when I talk. I see everything PeeWee come and talk.
PeeWee has been explaining everything for hours timelines, events, names, and after all of that, the only thing Bobo chooses to challenge is the phone situation. Nothing else. If the studio story was wrong, clarify it. If the timeline was off, correct it. But that didn't happen, and that silence is telling. Viewers also noticed how Bobo spoke to Niah's mother. In a sensitive situation like this, respect is the bare minimum, and the way he spoke came off as dismissive to many. Then PeeWee asked about Cuz Boy, and instead of giving a clear answer, Bobo hesitated and shifted the story again. That's the pattern people are noticing. Details keep changing depending on the question. We're not here to take sides, but we are pointing out what the public sees. Selective answers, shifting stories, and energy spent defending a phone while ignoring the bigger claims. And when someone only addresses what's convenient, people are going to form their own conclusion.
It's like we don't see that. I don't know what that's now. Come on, everything down a beat, man. You see it? PeeWee forward and PeeWee talk. Everything when I say, PeeWee talking. So I want to say me a liar. Eh?
No say, okay,
What
never.
say me a liar, dog?
Bobo, what are the dance man, hold on there. But Bobo,
I swing on one swing man and I bust.
you
I
never
choke
been
a
in
swing
that
man
position.
and
Nah, swing no man and I bust in my name alone. Me a clear no. Swing, me nah swing no man and I bust in my name alone. Me a clear no charge. And it's simple as that. Me a charge. It's simple as that. Me nah swing no man and I
the
bust.
while
Me no
they
big
hear man
man.
them a say
My
PeeWee this,
name
PeeWee
always
that,
don't
and
hear
PeeWee
clear.
your dad.
I'm here, youth.
Oh, Mr. Pusswall, all the while I hear people and deaf and PeeWee this, PeeWee that. You see? And you know me I wanna grow youth. I wanna know how me be youth. Me and you are, I'm bust up your face and me never care feelings. Me and you good. I wanna never yet come and say, yo, PeeWee, I know them the type of youth there. PeeWee no care feelings. PeeWee, every day I no come, PeeWee. You hear like you know one police kill me youth on the law for my name cause no well I know so no do. Then I no circle and I no bomb buckle that I create for no do. You hear? So top call
To
up
me,
my
I say,
name
bad
you
man, you know,
from
one thing more, yo, every day,
you say, don't want to get up bad man
oh, you
stop
feel
calling
like,
my
oh, you
name
feel
like
like,
you
well,
know
I know,
police
oh, you
come
feel like,
kill
every
me
day,
youth.
yo, that's a charge.
Yeah.
Every day, people, they for my name, dog. And all I know as man friend, dog. Yo, I just 3 man, if I
Bad
turn up
man,
for me, no charge.
all
You
I
know
no
this,
sell
youth.
out and switch up and kill
Tell
the
you,
youth, bad
never
man.
sell out, youth. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
the whole I no
Sell out,
sell out
yeah.
and switch up and kill him
Sell
man
out,
youth.
Never
Yeah,
switch up yet.
The
Never
man
switch
look
up yet.
car and the
Never
man
switch
look
yet.
style and the
I'm
man
telling
know
you,
say man
I
do
love
it
man
and
everybody
sell out
living
and
a
switch
charge.
up.
You know me, is a man
Yeah,
always
yeah.
I do me thing, you see? Y'all are talking since night, say,
Yeah,
yo.
bad man.
Me, some man
No,
always I
mix
do me
with
thing.
that,
Me I
yeah.
tell me porridge. You talk about porridge, most time. I'm doing a bad man.
PeeWee, ask him about the pitney them, PeeWee. About the kid, no lie about.
So, Into told them there's
In house. Yeah, that but you can't pick me in house.
All right, chat. Hold on, everybody. News, quiet for a bit. We answer that, huh?
It's hard to wrap your head around Bobo claiming he's been saying the same thing as PeeWee. PeeWee, on the other hand, is saying that Bobo and his group were the ones who planned everything, and now they're trying to involve the police and shift the focus onto him. From the way Bobo responds, he comes across as defensive and nervous, focusing on small points while leaving the bigger claims unaddressed. That behavior is raising questions for a lot of viewers about what really happened and who's telling the full story.
All right, so I got answer to the alibis where we claim against Bobo. So Bobo, literally PeeWee say you never got on any phone call with no woman that night.
One, I go on a phone call. Sorry, me I go to load. One, I go on a phone call with a girl, the girl named Khadija Cooper. Every time I come out, I make sure call the girl name for show you. Because what? The girl, me and the girl left off on a bad terms. You see it? Yeah. Khadija Cooper, the girl name, charge it.
All right, so you know, say when they come out there a while ago, you say everything PeeWee say are true except from you taking up the phone. So literally you just can't.
No, me I talk about basically, hold on, man, yardy. Hear what me I say. Most of the things that my PeeWee been a talk, and what me been a say. You man. So, what? Me I talk about the phone first. Me I make sure I clear up the phone parts. So me not take up no phone. You see it?
But yeah. That's the only lie him tell.
So that me come to clear up, so me I gotta talk about that first. We reach to the next part now. You say, basically, and everything what PeeWee talk is true because PeeWee say in going in a bathroom, you never drop in a bathroom, bro. You can drop right at I'm a bed foot.
And when PeeWee come in there, what you do?
Me I'll set the lay down. When PeeWee come in our house, PeeWee rush go straight to Ima room. When he rush go straight to Ima room, me get up out I set and run go look at what go on.
So you're up on the phone and PeeWee come to the house?
I'm tell you, so we're for the heated conversation, bro. Heated conversation. Listen up. I want to understand. You see, heated conversation. You see, when you have a heated conversation with a woman, you know what feel like them are going up or me are going up. One thing, tonight, me I make sure I get to the girl. Because I get try get to her. She been I show me off and I tell me one bag of fuckery because what? Two left off on a bad terms, bro.
All of a sudden, Bobo is calling out the name of a girl he supposedly spoke to on the phone. But he's never shown any call logs to prove it. And the girl herself has never come forward to confirm or deny that she was actually on the phone with him. Think about that. With everything happening now, a whole year has passed, and there's still no clarity from her side. That silence only raises more questions for the public. In situations like this, transparency matters. And when the people involved stay quiet or refuse to provide evidence, it makes it even harder for viewers to separate fact from story, truth from spin.
So you say it's because of eating conversation. So that's why when PeeWee come in there, you probably never left on the phone.
Listen, man, remember good. Remember good from the first time I come out here. What me tell you say? When it's zinc one bag of sit what me talk about, when that go on, what me tell you say? The phone hang up, right? So by the time the phone hang up, in a them time the PeeWee are run coming at the house. You see it? Yeah.
Man. The park about Naka, yeah.
Hold on, so you're bringing the kids then?
Of course.
But PeeWee's
say, yo, no make too much noise. Listen up. Me say, yo, no make too much noise. Now
yeah, man, I tell about phone just hang up. The man end up on no phone. Yeah, the man end up on no phone, but by the time I come in our house,
oh, yes, I'm going for phone. Oh, yes, I'm going for phone. You can't bother the mix up on the bag of tina dog. You see it? I'm not come out
what
here.
What boy in a live with you this up on?
No live me up on. So live me up on.
And you lift up on 3 minutes after a gunshot of fire.
No, me ask you sit now.
Eh?
Where you say I'm going for? Earlier, what you say? I'm going for a phone, right?
Bad man, when me reach in a house, you're not on no phone.
No, you say I'm going for a phone, charge.
You hear me say that?
That you say earlier.
But so when you get in the house for the phone, which part you walk? You walk to the front girl or you walk to the back?
To the back.
Okay.
Front.
I front going to
they walk and run a front up and
back go through. Me no walk so no. Me no walk so live.
So watch
Bad
out.
man, man, lie, you
Bobo,
fuck.
watch out. You got
Me
the
no
back
walk
and the
past
front.
with my ring light and everything because me and my life PeeWee.
Yeah, but
Boy,
Bobo,
no
watch
on the
out.
front, you walk. Go up a step.
No, me access it if me no walk past with my ring light. When me end my
Listen,
life, me no walk past you and Niah with my ring
listen
light
me.
when me end my life.
You're in alive and walk up on the veranda going to the house on the
So,
front.
all right, well, I know which part. So my ring light the outside.
Hold on, hold on.
No.
Previously, Bobo claimed he was on the phone with this girl when PeeWee ran into the house. Now he's saying the call ended when he heard the zinc ruffle on the roof. This is another example of how Bobo's story keeps changing. Viewers are also noticing that he can't give a straight answer when PeeWee asks exactly where he entered the house. Instead, he dodges questions, becomes defensive, and dances around the details. From the public's perspective, that kind of behavior comes across as very inconsistent and raises doubts about his credibility.
Me access it now. My ring light the outside door.
Which part you leave it? No, outside.
Like this,
The ring light never outside. The ring light inside the house.
Blood clot
People there
like
can
so.
blood clot. I'm to you. Clarify that so you are
All
in
right,
a house
Bobo,
ring light
Bobo,
there. I want ring light out there.
watch out, everybody.
That's all the police them. I want ring light out there.
All right, Bobo, watch out.
You see?
Listen to me for a minute. Listen to
So
me for
now
a
you're
minute.
in the live over here, so you and him and sit there until your tape go down.
I see a place that's on
It
sit
is
down.
your step. Don't do it
See
here
a
with
place
your
that's on
one.
sit down. Me just sit down and the
Listen,
ring
no
light
man, you're
right in
right.
front of me.
All right, so watch out. Let me say something. Let me say something.
And
Bobo.
then when
Hold on there. PeeWee, hold on there. So, Bobo, which part you say you're going to the house from? The front or the back?
Yeah, just see me answer that.
Whenever you're on that shout.
I said at the back, I walk. I bring in my ring light. I pass PeeWee and Niah on the
You know,
light.
say, Bobo, you know, so there's a video with Ima. I tell LA Lewis, say, you're coming to the house from the front and find from the room where you're going
Bring the pitney them. I bring the pitney them at the front and lock the grill. And go back to the back, take up my ring light and go straight in our house from the back.
you're too blood clot, like you're youth. One thing me I tell you, so no keep my name out of no mouth. When I call me,
Me never have your name in my mouth yet, you know, Charge. And me never tell you, say, you do not yet, you know.
Watch out now.
All good thing you ever hear me say on the media, PeeWee, you need to come talk. Now that you ever hear me I say, PeeWee, you need to come talk.
Me need to contact.
Yeah, because I used to outside that man in the house today. And you decide that man. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. You decide that man, I'm inside that house. So you need to come talk. I don't go think that me say, Charge. I'm to you.
No program and run go hide.
Bobo knocker in the house, in the living room, and PeeWee going in the house, knocker in there. So, oh, you say knocker in the studio, Bobo?
In the studio, man, there. When PeeWee come in the
still-
house, the man come out.
Bad man, when me run come in my house and there bathroom you out.
The man
When-
in the
when
studio,
I
bro.
come
You never
back,
going in a bathroom. PeeWee, you never going in a bathroom.
Right,
Stop telling lies. You
bathroom,
never
me
going in a
you can't tell me
bathroom,
nothing, cause me no
PeeWee, you never going in a
Bobo,
bathroom.
watch out, Bobo. Bobo,
If a witness in my house can tell you, say, yo, you not go in a bathroom. Right, I'm a door, your job.
All right, let's get into this, because the inconsistencies keep piling up. Yardy says the grandmother told L.A. Lewis that Bobo went in through the front. But now Bobo is claiming he first took the kids to the front, then went back outside and entered the house from the back. That's a huge shift, and it doesn't line up with anyone else's account. PeeWee even told him straight up, "You're lying." From a public perspective, this constant changing of the story makes it almost impossible to trust what Bobo is saying.
How far from my door he bathroom?
Right, I bet. You bet the right side I do. Right, that's your job. Right, that's your con job. And a shake. PeeWee, stop that lie, youth.
One thing me I tell you, just you know.
PeeWee, stop that lie, my dog.
Yeah, I know if you stop.
Simple as that, Batman. Stop the lie, Charge.
When me still not understand, oh yeah, tell you must say, cause boy dead 2 years ago and them style. Yeah,
No,
tell
hold
like
on, you know, hear me clear up that a while ago. Listen, me clear up that a while ago. Me call it cuz, Sean Hype.
Yo, man, what
You
man
see
tell you
it?
say?
I want to hear my youth.
Yo, hold on, no man. Yo, man.
So you listen, man. You know, you
Listen,
clear up
man.
again.
Listen,
Hold on, me clear it
man. Hold
up
on.
again.
We can't get that
Hold on,
talk.
no
We
man.
can't
Let me clear it
get
up
that
again.
talk.
We call him man
No,
cuz.
listen,
The man
man.
here, Sean Hype. You see it? Sean Hype, the man here.
Hold on. Mommy Sharon get to talk to Bobo. All right, everybody mute.
Bobo,
All right, Mommy Sharon, go on.
Bobo.
Yeah, what you say? Good morning, mama. And good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Them put up. This is what hurt me and have me thinking. When they put up Cosboy picture, and every time I listen, they talk about Cosboy, it's like a quelch down thing. I don't know for what reason, right? even when Coma was saying, of course, that is cause. Whether you call
You
him,
have cuz and you have
all
cuz
right.
boy. You have
Which
cuz
one do?
and you
Which
have
one
cuz
do
boy.
I
Cuz boy
know?
did Abby 3 years
Which
ago.
one do I know? Which
You
one
know
I
cuz,
know?
Sean hype, cuz.
But
Yeah,
when he
cuz
come
you
down
know.
here, a cause boy, me and Niah call him.
Cuz you hear now you call him, cuz.
All right. But at the end of the
Tell
day,
Regina to
the
she can join.
picture,
Tell her to join. Tell her to she have passed. Tell her to she can join.
at the end of the day, the picture that was there, that circuit add up, and Coma was saying,
No, when
something.
circle add up a picture, where you hear me say cuz. Don't. Me say cuz. Yeah, cause a cousin man here, Sean hype, then call him a road. Sean hype, everybody know him as.
Well, you
Sean
know
hype,
what? All
everybody
right,
know
you
him
know
as.
what I know him as? Me know him as Cosboy, even when he come down here. I saw me know him as. But that is not the problem.
It seems like Bobo knows exactly what he's doing, given all the back and forth between the names Cuz and Cuzboy. To viewers, it appears he may know it's the same person, but he's pretending otherwise. Many are finding it strange that Bobo is creating confusion for the media instead of being straightforward. From the public's perspective, this behavior comes across as deliberate misdirection, making it even harder to trust his story.
The problem is when Coma was saying he is a person,
Did he?
whether you
Hold on,
call
man,
him
remember, see?
Cosboy, hold on, Baba,
Yeah,
whether you call him
sorry,
Cosboy or
talk.
you call, whether you call him Cosboy or you call him Cos, him we know with Cos, whether the boy add on or the boy drop off. Right or wrong?
For you say so?
The
Uno know him
family
as
says so.
cuz boy,
Remember,
you know him
Uno
as
make me
cuz
know
Sean
him.
hype.
Remember,
Everybody
Uno
a
make
road
me
know him
know
as
him.
Sean hype.
Well, at
Everybody
least
a
me
road.
never
You
know
can't
say
go
name.
into your road, go
Boy,
all
stop
a
pick
school
up
name
for
cuz boy.
people then.
If you
Me
go,
not even know say him the name Sean. Me know him as Cosboy. Because as somebody will come here. So me know him. So me was
Sean here.
surprised.
So hold on, when Niah come there, when Niah forward there, you Niah call him Sean too.
No, me never really listen to his name, Sean. Me hear
Nah,
him say
listen,
cuz.
but
Me never.
you say you hear Niah call
Baba,
him
me
cuz boy,
never
man.
hear him say Sean. Me never hear him say Sean. If he do,
Multiple
I
times
don't.
he said that. Multiple
When
times
me,
he said that.
well, probably when you know out on the flex, but I cause me
No,
hearing call him.
even up in your yard, he
Cause
call him so.
boy.
See that? Even up in your yard, he call him so. Up in your yard, in your
But,
house, near him and
Bobo,
say,
I
Sean, come
am
here.
saying, Bobo, I am saying, I know him as Cuz and Cuz boy.
You know
That's
him as
what me
cuz.
know
So
him
no cuz,
as.
me know him as too.
A
Yeah.
Cuz boy, me know him as. If you call
Sean
Diamond and
hype.
ask
So
him,
no
he
cuz,
must
me
tell
say.
you Cuz boy. He
Alright, watch
must
your
say
mama
Cuz
sharing
boy.
it.
3 years ago
Watch
when
your
even
mama sharing it.
relevant right
What
now,
me
bro.
I try to say, Bobo, what I am trying to say is that was what I really was looking at. When Coma himself, I know that person even more than I do. And it was like, no, it wasn't Cuz or Cuz boy. That have me thinking.
Hold on, the moment sharing it. Chat, tell Regina to she can join. Oh, yeah, so Salah she can join. Oh, all right, Regina, hold on. Sorry, never see. I'm just seeing in the comments. Send a request. Moderator, add Regina, my daughter. Send a request, Regina.
Let's be real about this. Niah's mom is right. Bobo is coming across as dishonest. Even when a picture was shown, he acted like it wasn't the same person, even though Niah's brother, father, and mother all know him as Cuzboy. From a public perspective, that kind of behavior only raises red flags. When someone keeps shifting their story or denying what everyone else knows, it makes viewers question what's really being hidden. Right now, Bobo's responses are creating more confusion than clarity. And that's exactly why people are skeptical.
Sorry,
Yoma and PeeWee. Since we are dancing around this Cosboy situation, our Cosboy step on my free them or what?
Yo, bad man, all I man them afraid of cuz boy dog. I'm telling you that. Man them afraid of cuz boy. Bobo, himself, brother, I know afraid of cuz boy
Regina,
dog.
finish.
Me no fear no man, number one.
Cuz
Number
boy,
one.
they 3 years. Listen, me
Hold
now.
on, no.
Start about
Number
that.
one.
Oh,
When you
God,
don't
bro.
talk, when you don't talk.
Yeah, making
I'm gonna
talk,
talk to
Bobo.
the
Making
boy
talk,
now.
Bobo. Go on, Yoma. Correct
Brother,
answer on the
cuz boy,
situation. and we'll get
listen,
you
see,
right.
cuz boy, the 3 years ago now, nothing to do with this right now. Him know that. So when him a bring up all cuz boy, him know that 3 years ago. Him know a cuz boy. Go on, him a go on like.
You
Let me
call
tell you.
a man, you say,
Bobo, hold
yo,
on,
they
Bobo.
saying go
Bobo,
by your
Bobo.
name.
Hold on, Bobo.
They say,
Bobo, make Yoma done first, man.
Brother, him just
Remember
know
what you said.
that. Him just know when he come off I like him have to deal with cuz boy. Him know that.
deal
Him
with
tell
who?
her what he has him talk to cuz boy last week too.
Bobo,
So
No
him
man,
tell
no
Bobo,
him
man, no man.
afraid.
Regina, I'm
Bobo,
gonna
No
invite
man,
you
me
to
no
the
afraid
block.
of no man. Me no
Bobo,
afraid of no man. Remember that good.
Bobo. But me see
Yeah?
uno come down here
Yeah,
and
them they
me
afraid of
Bobo,
cuz boy.
listen me now.
Yes.
Listen me
Hold
who
on,
that
make sure
attack.
they talk what you
Hold
say.
PeeWee, hold
on
on.
there. Me personal can say this, and me and Niah mother, I mean I'm afraid to say this. Me personal say when come down here with Cosboy and the car for move, Niah car for move, and the youth when he black and is the kind of cool youth. Him force him move here when him not when him go him now want move.
No, wrong. It was the black and that tried to move the car.
What the slim black here, what the slim pretty here one name.
Yes, so yeah, mix up.
Alright, but he went to bad him up. He went to bad him up. Pussy wall like in your body lick it in the face. He was doing that and I was upset. Hold on. Remember my son came inside and said to him, yo, cause I'm a mother this, you know. I'm a mother this, you know. Oh, you have to go on to disrespect in front of my mother. And him turn and say, hey, pussy wall, hey, Niah, oh, just, mommy, sorry, lie me I tell.
Yes,
Like me, I tell even the people that through me lane can't say that. Yes, what?
The connection, Mama Shane. The
Respect for
connection.
me. You know? I'm here for the little youth. Me did feel away.
that is how he stay. You all know that.
Me did feel away for the little youth because that was a
No in
bullyism.
character, see, I just saw him stay and love fuck around and sitting, you see.
I say man I deal with Bobo them same way, bro. You see it, me I tell you, I say man I deal with them.
Brown and talk and then you see it. Yeah,
Them,
that is
them
just
man,
his character.
them man
It's
buying
simple as
car
that.
and drive around and cock up in foot in the front seat. I have them boys and stand up, man. I say
I like Comatel.
Like so what?
Okay.
Me know you come and say.
You know what me
Me know you come and say. Repeat this here.
them man they run, no. Them man they buy
No
car.
man can run me, no.
Drive it.
No man I don't like that. No man can run me.
And just kick up. You see,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just relax.
No man can run my head.
Watch no man, it's
I got
alone.
my head and no man.
Let's break this down. Niah's brother said that Bobo seems scared of Cuzboy. And when you watch how Bobo acts, pretending he doesn't know him, it tells you a lot. His behavior is not going unnoticed. On top of that, Niah's mom has seen Cuzboy in action herself, which adds even more context. From a public perspective, these details are important because they help viewers understand the dynamics and why Bobo's reactions are raising so many questions. Right now, the patterns are clear: selective responses, avoidance, and nervous behavior. And that's exactly why people are skeptical of what he's saying.
And Niah alone could have talked to him as he pray. Niah alone.
That's why Niah take out bad man.
All of them.
Coma.
You hear that?
That's why Niah take out, you know, cause boy they want have a man be my wrecky, you know. You see it and I suck come from this, so Bobo take side, you know.
Lie.
And I say, some boy a pussy.
Lie.
Me
That's a
par
lie.
with
That's a lie,
them.
youth.
Boy there.
PeeWee, not telling a lie up your so, family up your so, you know.
Them boy
PeeWee, not telling a lie up your so, family up your so.
Yeah, yeah.
PeeWee, not telling a lie up your so,
Can't
family
talk,
up your so.
can't
You
talk,
hear you?
man
You hear you?
can't talk.
Not telling a lie up your so,
Yeah, me say me know why you here. Cause you know me not tell no.
You know, hear me, I tell you say a lie, cause I know say a lie, and
If
you
you like
know say
batty
a lie,
boy,
so stop
I
tell
don't know
lie.
the fuck you make people.
Stop tell lie.
Boy.
Stop tell lie.
Me no need to tell no lie, boy.
Alright, now.
Tell lie, Charlie.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
we'll
watch
get
it
my
out.
bring back
Hold on,
Simple as that,
because
you tell lie, I
boy,
mean, I tell you say I
Mute
tell lie.
everybody, please. Mute everybody, please. Chat, listen. When you get loud, everybody will get mute. So everybody have to just calm it down and we just reason like adults. You know what I mean? The shouting, we're not really get nowhere. You know? So alright then. So Bobo and PeeWee, go on, look here, what I want. Bobo, unmute your mic.
No, listen, man.
Yeah, me dey always say me I tell him say a lie, I tell you so it's simple as that. You tell a lie, that's a charge. Tell you, you tell
When me I tell lie?
you tell 3 accurate lie, what me hear. You see it, 3 wicked lie you tell. Yeah, you tell 3
What's
lie.
three wicked lie?
You tell
Tell
lie,
me
say
them.
me take up phone and dash your ring line. Me not gonna know when you're on your phone, that's a one. You see it. Number 2,
I will take up your phone.
you know hear me talk, I will take up your phone. You know hear me tell you, I will take up your phone.
I will release the video.
Me don't know nothing about no video,
I
nobody
will
can
release
ask about
the
no video
video.
because I no response in no camera.
What you mean by you not know nothing about
You make the man
and
response
in
to
a
the
yard
camera don't come
release
up on
from.
the live.
Well, who no go talk to that the man then? Me don't know nothing about that, so me can't
A
answer
slack if
about
you go
that.
talk to him, a slack if family and
And
nothing
knock out
because
the
that
camera.
family would
Bobo
have to
tell
get
me,
shoot
say,
out
and
of
knock
that.
out the camera.
Me
One
would have to
call
get
Bobo
shoot
for
out
the
of
camera.
Hold on,
that.
hold on.
At this point, it's hard for viewers to know who to believe. But one thing is clear: Bobo's stories keep changing, and that pattern alone raises serious questions about his credibility. Another issue is that Bobo lives in the same yard, yet whenever cameras or video footage are brought up, he gets defensive, claiming he's not responsible or that he doesn't know anything. He says Niah was his favorite cousin, but his actions suggest otherwise, showing little real interest in finding out what happened. The public is noticing the pattern: selective responses, avoidance, and shifting stories. And that's why skepticism around Bobo continues to grow.
Yeah, what me say? Yeah, what me say? Me no know nothing about no video. You can't ask me about a video because I no respond to camera.
Exactly. I'm going to say a slack if you go ask for that, because if I tell my family, me would have to get Chute. I mean, I ask.
Yes, yes. Slack if you go ask about that. So that,
I mean, they know who run my family.
The man will have the video and respond to camera. It's simple as that, don't you? Can't ask
no,
me
because I tell you, say, if the video has released, then people could have seen, because on the video, as you see, Bobo, you can see where actually 2 minutes has been cut out of it, and it has only shown just PeeWee and the dog. You understand? So why only that part? That's what I am saying. And for me, talking about you, I am just saying that Bobo and I were so close, knowing that if you even tried to get to me one time and you did not, you could have tried again, Bobo, because you know, say, we good like that.
Hold on.
Even when you come up around, you abide
Stick up in right there. Stick up in right there and beg your talk. How you would have feel if you reach out to a person and you then get back to you and then you...
What time you reach out to me? Tell me what time you reach out to me.
Me not finish. Let me talk now. How you would have feel? You reach out to a person, you get to the person. Couple days after, you hear the person go live and a bag of people dip on your name, I try to bring you down and I say one bag of sitting, say Bobo for that, Bobo for this, Bobo for that. How you feel like say me would have feel?
You say you... Hold on. You reach out. So it was me who you reach out to, and then a day after you hear me on live.
Me say couple days down the line, me hear you on live.
How much days down the line? You know when me start to come on the live? When it come down to Niah funeral thing and the people them want to know. So that is months after Niah's death. So and the time when you call me, hold on.
All right, one more thing.
Brother, hold on, brother. The day when you call me, how much days after Niah? How much days after Niah unalive you call me?
When me call you. When me tell you I go look for you.
Exactly.
Let's be real about this. Bobo keeps talking about his feelings, acting like he's the one who lost a child. To many viewers, that behavior seems over the top and out of place given the circumstances. When someone centers themselves in a situation like this, it raises questions about their motives and credibility. The public is noticing patterns, selective stories, shifting narratives, and now this emotional focus, and it's making it even harder for people to take his version seriously.
Wasn't that like
the phone call me how much days after Niah unalive?
Was it that like a week after? I mean, never have your number, so how me I go get you?
Oh, you get me number.
Me get you. No, my cousin, me get you. Was it my cousin phone who the attack on?
Me no know which number call me, Bobo, come in and look on the phone. Idiot, them the time a diamond carry the phone.
It wasn't mine.
A diamond
cousin phone, me talk to you.
Let me hear your voice. In my head right here now, me not even know which part of my body there. That the time when me hear. But at the end of the day,
didn't I tell you say I was gonna come and look for you in December?
Did you come?
I did not come because through the situation.
And did you call back? Okay, I understand. But did you call back to say, boy, mommy sharing it? You know, say the people them are this and the people them are that. No, me not hear from you none at all, Bobo. Even when you come a funeral of the baby, me not hear from you. One thing me said to you, and you know said nothing more to me as your best cousin, mother.
Guilt.
Me wrong? Or you expect me to think, or you expect me to feel, and tell me if you don't think, say me, I feel look all different ways. Because in a few little community where you live, as you can hear, it is a dog situation in there, so. Friend killer, so, everybody, so. Me start pretty different.
Your time for talk, so my time for talk now. You see it? Respectable, I'm saying, when me reach out to you, me not text you after. I never hear, you not give me a response, nothing at all. Don't.
Baba, me not get no text. Me tell you, say, on my phone.
Hold on, man. My phone. No, please. Me give a lot of time to talk, so it's my time to talk, you see it?
I hear me now,
after me reach out to you, after me not be rude neither. Sorry if I'm...
man.
Yeah. After me reach out to you, and I'm call you, me never text you after. Did you respond?
Baba, as I am saying, and I say, when
never respond.
Baba, you not call me on my phone, Baba.
It was your phone. Me say, Mummy, a Bobo. The text. What me saying? Mummy, a Bobo.
Who can the phone come give me one time you call? Who when I talk to before? Who?
Me not talk about that the time. Me talk about the other time when me call you in January. You see it, I when I call you in January, you never answer. Me text you, and when me text you, you did not respond. Don't. You see it at the funeral now.
Here's what the public is saying. The guilt looks like it's weighing heavy on Bobo, and that's why some people believe he avoided going to see her. Viewers are pointing out that his behavior doesn't match someone who claims to be innocent or straightforward. And another thing people keep highlighting is the way he speaks to Chute. The tone, the attitude, a lot of viewers feel it's completely disrespectful, especially considering she's a grieving mother looking for answers. When you add all of that together, the defensiveness, the changing stories, and the way he addresses Chute, it only fuels the doubts surrounding him. The public is watching closely, and these patterns aren't helping his credibility one bit.
Hold on, you know how comes me and I get one phone? Me not have no phone on my son phone, Bobo. That's why me not have no phone. That's why the woman have to send one phone, come give me BMG. Me not have no phone.
You didn't tell people say you have phone then. I don't know about your phone and such, you see it. But me reach out here, you see it. Even if I know your phone, then could I tell you, say, yo, Bobo, they are trying to reach out here, don't. It's simple as that, all right? And at the funeral now, my back turn and you come for the baby. I did not see you. If me did see you come for the baby, I would have given you the baby. My back was turned. Me I look for Niah. Me I look
you know,
for
say me can run back. You know, me can run back the video right now. All when the dirty head security boy, I block me off like he don't want to pass. Eh?
You ask if my back turn. Run back the video. Run back the video right now. You see my back turn. And me I look on the dog in a castic. Yeah, you come for the baby. Me even see say I have fought for the baby. And Regina touch me and show me say you want the baby. When you and the security guard catch up, you see it.
Yeah, no boy ain't catch up, because me couldn't throw him out of that. Nobody ain't pay for that, me ain't catch up. No, he never catch up. We never catch up. We never catch up. He might try bar me up from the ball to push him away. Can me make him know and me make this a guan. Okay.
Yeah, but West one, remember say my back turn. I went the security guard and he shuffling me turn around when Regina touch me and me see Anya the baby, right?
You just admit the baby like that? Let your dad have a hesitation, isn't it?
I did not have no hesitation. I'm Anya the baby.
Okay.
I never have no hesitation at all.
All right,
all
right, at that time.
Talk like, eh?
What you say? What did you say?
When we out of the church, me and I go have a conversation and somebody jar you away.
No, me and you never talk. Me ask you one question. Me turn
ask me
and
one
say
question.
to you. What me say
Yes,
to you?
well, I know when you answer one thing to me and it will lead on to another because me and you was going to have a reasoning there. So
no, it not going to lead on to nothing. What did I say to you?
You ask me what go on with Niah. Me tell you, say, Mummy, you don't know nothing what go on, you know.
Let's talk about something a lot of people noticed at the funeral. Viewers and community members pointed out that Bobo didn't seem willing to let go of Niah's daughter. People were saying he was holding on to that child almost like a shield, and that behavior raised a lot of eyebrows. Even Niah's mom mentioned that he didn't want to hand over the child, and to many watching, it came across like he was trying to create a certain image in front of the crowd, almost as if he wanted the scenario to look a particular way. Moments like that don't go unnoticed. When someone's actions look staged or overly performative, especially in such a heartbreaking setting, the public is going to question it. And that's exactly what's happening here.
And that was it, you say nothing more. Exactly, you say you don't know not the way I go on.
As me
that
say,
was
Mummy,
all
hold
I
on.
said, and I didn't. I just say the child.
Listen. Yes, me say, Mummy, I don't know nothing what go on. Huh? Repeat.
That was it. So I went only to another conversation. You didn't say anything else because I was willing to stand up and listen, or to say, Bobo, let us go outside and talk. I would have.
Because we never have nothing. Me and I have nothing at all, you know. Me never tell you here right.
Exactly. So after funeral then, why you never call me then? No, me.
All right.
Never. That's why I said, me and you never have nothing.
Stick up in and beg you talk there. Oh, me if you call you when your son, when you're in Diamond, they on media, on live, TikTok live, you want a screen record out, say, yo, Bobo, anyway, I book you. I mean, never hear yet you come out and say,
Diamond, how long it Diamond to do that? How long it take Diamond
The
to do that?
same day
Because
at the
Diamond
funeral.
do
The
it.
same day at the funeral. It was the same day at the funeral when Diamond said that. Was the same single day at the funeral. Diamond say, yo, Bobo, anyway, my book you this and that. So, oh, you feel like say me, I go feel. You know,
Yeah,
say,
but
yo,
that was
Diamond
like
attack
5
all them
months
things
ago.
about
That
me.
was like 5 months after Niah dropped.
No, it's the same day of the funeral.
Yeah, but what I say is that yeah, they were that 5 months after Niah lost his life.
Uno over there when Niah dropped. So you couldn't call Diamond because Uno and Diamond been up and down when you're down here with Niah same way. So if you hear Diamond
So,
in April,
Diamond,
I send a screen record, he have
Diamond
and brother.
Bobo keeps talking about his feelings nonstop. And the public is looking at that like, how does that make sense when he wasn't the one who lost a child? What's even more wild is that every time he's questioned, there's always an excuse ready, always a reason, always a deflection. People are starting to wonder if he realizes how it looks when his story keeps shifting. He's not reaching out, he's not offering clarity, yet somehow he expects Niah's mom and brother to stay calm and not feel any type of way. Meanwhile, he lived in the same yard where everything happened. He was right there. And now, all he wants to talk about is his own emotional experience. It's unbelievable to a lot of viewers. At a time when the family is still grieving and still searching for answers, Bobo centering himself just looks even more suspicious and disconnected from what truly matters.
Beg your talk. Remember you said
Yes.
a Diamond bring your phone come give you.
But that went for in a December, Bobo, when you say you call one time when Diamond come and then you say you send message again.
Well,
you say you send message again. You
with
put a dialogue with Diamond. Bobo, what do you feel like? Some people, in brother for drop. You think I'm brother by father side that I'm brother will come out of one place. So how you think him a go feel? I'm brother when grow with a like how you Niah sleep when them a little boy a sudden grow.
Yeah, so
if
I
you
tell
not say nothing
Yeah,
when them on the
send
ground, how you expect him to feel?
Alright,
How
how
you
you expect
expect
me
him?
to feel? So how you say, how me expect Diamond to feel? How you expect me to feel?
Bobo, what me?
Not can say nothing.
Me not say nothing, you know, see me there on the media every day. 4 hours me spend out of my day. 4 hours for live I talk to people.
You not say nothing,
that was Sunday gone.
Alright,
Before
Bobo,
every day me in a
yes,
box. Every
Bobo.
single day me in a box. Me in a yardy box, me in a Mona box, me in a everybody box.
Bobo, how much
So how you
live
say
me
me not
come on
talk?
and you never company?
Huh?
And you never come on my one. All
So-
when me I call you up, you never come on my one. Even when Crush Red Company and Lenny Company and Ruger Company, you
So-
ain't company.
So if
And you
you're
go
out
for
here,
everybody else life and you don't go for Niah mother life.
Listen, me da forward pay life, you know, but if you're
And
out
you
here,
never hear me come out there and call your name. You never hear me come out and call your name.
of course you call me name.
And it hold me and fucking liar.
Of course you
You
call me
never
name, you
hear
call me
me
name
call
more than
your
one
name.
time. Even what do you call me name? Even last week, you
That
call
when
me
it
name.
after
Last week you
night
call me
after
name and say,
and say what? And say what? Cause
and
anything me say me not afraid to see
I
so.
was disrespectful. You talk and say I was the one that was disrespectful, leave one give a grandchild and one bag of sitting. Don't. Didn't
But you
you
never
come and
want
say
give
that?
me for true. But you never want give me. Me never say
oh, me say no want
disrespectful.
give
That
grandmother
don't
and
be
grandchild.
disrespectful.
You access it. Oh, me no want give grandmother and grandchild.
Me don't know where you know what up for, Bobo. Me don't know cause me don't know if you feel say nobody did that go do
Listen,
anything.
me
No
never
one
did a whole
say.
lot of-
Remember say me.
Me
I
never
know
did
you
a
did
whole lot
have
of-
her, you
Let me
never
tell you
did
how me get
grow
the
up.
child in my hand. Listen,
Let's be honest. A lot of people believe Bobo never joined Shernette's live for one simple reason. He didn't want to face her. Viewers are saying it had nothing to do with excuses or misunderstandings. They feel he avoided that live because he couldn't sit in front of the grieving mother and answer real, direct questions. And the public is also pointing out that his behavior looks like someone carrying heavy guilt. Whether that guilt comes from what he knows, what he's not saying, or the role he played, that's what people are debating. But the pattern is clear to them. Whenever it's time to face Shernette, Bobo disappears. People aren't blind. They're watching the reactions, the defensiveness, the shifting stories, and every time he avoids her, the doubt around him only grows stronger.
let me tell you how me get the child in my hand. Regina can't tell you. Say, and she give me the child and say, holy baby. You see it? Yeah. Regina give me the baby in my hand. You see me a hold up child. Me never did a hold up no child.
Anyway, that's another key point we're talking about. You say when PeeWee, I say, and that we are talking about, because me say me want you for there. That means that when PeeWee say something, if I not saw it go, you can say I not saw it go.
Mama,
I'll
Well,
tell you again, every day you say me never, ever did I say, Bobo, and you. Me only say, on day na the 1 yard, and you must know.
Mama Shernette, you
If
know
I
the
fear,
next
no
thing?
fear, fool no life.
You know the next thing, Mama Shernette, why Bobo call you home and come and tell him say nobody never in the studio.
we
And then
just clear up
come
that
tell
a
me
while
come
ago,
lie.
don't man. You go back and sit when me just clear up a while ago. What is your point here, bro? We there all night and we are talking about same set of things them. Me just clear that up a while ago, bro. So in a me no need in a bag of talking about sitting.
But
But
you
me
tell too
just
much
tell you a
lie,
while ago.
Bobo. You tell too much lie.
Hold on,
Bobo,
Edmonds.
You hear me I
Baba,
tell lie?
Baba,
Bobo.
the people them. Baba. Everyone and especially myself is wondering why are you the only one coming out to speak up for Niah fatal and aliving? Where's the rest of the
And
family
why
member?
not
Different from your
Naka?
grandma. Yeah, where's
Exactly, I
Naka?
was
Where's
on
the
the
rest
love.
of the family member? You understand? To me and a lot of person, it
Well,
just looks
listen now. You
suspicious.
hear what me have to
Like
say about that,
if
Mona?
Niah, hold on, let me finish,
You
let
see
me land,
me now,
Baba.
me I
If
go
Niah
come
was,
and
let
defend
me
myself.
finish, Baba. Let me land. Me know you talking up for yourself because people is judging you because you were there and 3 minutes after you get phone call. So people is gonna judge you on that. So my question is, why is it that we are not hearing? You understand, from the rest of the family, even to speak up on
From
your
the mighty
behalf,
king.
because
The mighty
we
king.
people is judging you wrongfully, as you said. So we'd like to see your family member come out and even Niah, speak up for Niah, yeah, and also yourself because you've been bashed. You understand? You've been bashed, and also when Niah dropped, PeeWee said that he was the one when you go outside with you and knock on everyone. He was the one that run to Niah and lift up Niah like a trophy, you know. But you come out and you said you didn't touch the body. You were away from the body.
It's becoming clear that Bobo's statements aren't lining up. Too many inconsistencies keep popping up, and the more he talks, the more questions people have. At this point, something just isn't adding up.
You understand? You didn't go near him. That's what he says. It's on recording. You understand? So we don't see the passion, you know? We don't see the passion. That's why everybody's saying something is hiding because I'm telling you, we all the way come from Jamaica. We go talk
Yeah,
up
I'm
for a
sitting
family member.
hide.
You understand?
Let's
For
sit down
months
Yes.
you've been
remorse.
here.
Well,
For
hear me I
months.
say
No,
no.
So
seriously. The
Naka and
only
all of
one,
them
Baba,
can't
the
come
only
out,
one
you
that
know.
talk up for you, you know. The only one
Yeah,
that I see talking up for you is
yeah,
your woman, you know. Dreams, you know. Dreams have your back. She's the only one. But me, I said,
yeah,
no, man. And then all of a sudden, your mom come out. So me, I said, what about the rest of the family member? Them so should I love you enough to talk up for you? You understand?
Hear
Why
me
them
have to
can't
say.
come
Hear me
out
have to
and
say no
speak up
more.
for Niah?
You
Even
see?
with the camera. So it's really suspicious. Really, really very suspicious. And that's why people is
But
angry.
more
Yeah,
than
hear me now.
people won't
Let
understand
me talk
because they're
now.
not in the
No, yeah,
position.
No,
and
that's
Alright,
You
why
black
them
alright,
not
stand
understand?
hear me
man.
and
Yeah,
that.
let me
What?
talk.
They
Let
will
me
not
talk. They're gonna talk. Let me
understand.
talk now.
but 1 second before you answer. Yeah, the black stand man.
I'm Black Sandman. Who is Sandman?
Yang gang.
man,
Me
I
black
want
You
them
him?
to run away.
know
All
Sandman.
black man.
Never black him. All right, I'm gonna check.
Mm-hmm.
All right, watch it now. All right, all right, I'm gonna do that question. All right, yeah. Bobo, I'm gonna go make PeeWee and Bobo. I want to clear up a couple things, you know. Go on, Mona. Sorry.
No, I'm fine. That's how you can go ahead. I'm fine.
No man, answer the question, Bobo man. I know me. I know me. Answer the question, Bobo.
Yeah.
Well, my name out here, call, so me, I go come stand up for myself. I'm no business about nobody at all. Simple as that. Me no business about them. If they don't want to come clear for them name, that is their problem. But me out here, I'm here clear my name. It's simple as that. You see it. Even though you know that the man is a busy man, an engineer, so he's more busy and thing, but me no business about no man. Yeah. And if
He
you know
can't
that
too
my
busy
name
for
every day, me
talk
have to
because
come
he's
out
not
and
busy
clear.
when he might have fun. He can't
True,
too busy for
true.
talk about
True,
this.
true.
He can't too busy for talk about this from December 7th till now. He has never come out.
Yeah, the
He
ad
can't too
day.
busy for talk about this.
Here's what the public is talking about right now. It's a good thing someone finally brought up the fact that Bobo once told Niah's brother nobody was in the studio, and then later switched the story to say Naka was in the studio. And the moment that contradiction was mentioned again, Bobo got instantly defensive. That reaction alone had everyone watching closely. And let's address the next point. People are asking why Naka still hasn't come forward. It's been a full year, and the man responsible for the yard's video footage has still stayed silent. That silence is not sitting right with the community. So when Bobo jumps in with the excuse that Naka is an engineer, he's busy, the public isn't buying it. That explanation makes zero sense to viewers. If you hold crucial information, if you were in the yard, if you have access to the footage, being busy isn't an excuse after a year. The pattern is clear: shifting stories, defensive reactions, and people around the situation staying quiet. And all of that is exactly why suspicion around this case keeps growing.
Well, as me
Just
as
like how you come
well
out,
as me I say,
Bobo and can talk, and as
yeah, hear
people
me?
say, him
Chat
As me
out
I
of
control
say,
this.
the
Listen,
camera.
you know,
listen.
this is
Me
going
when
on,
I
man,
quick
and
to
me hear
come
my name, I
out.
call Niah
Which
media.
is supposed to be ironic one.
You see it? Yeah.
Me would
Me
have
no
quick
business
to
going on,
come
man,
out
and me
and
hear my
clear
name, I call Niah
myself.
media, so me I can't clear my name. It's simple as that.
All right,
You
Bobo.
see it? Yeah.
PeeWee say a thing, me go ask and you tell me what you think about it. PeeWee say, in a Niah and alive, in the whole of the damn them know about it. The Bread, Leonard, we are bringing the gun them,
But I'm not black son, man.
and Naka them.
And yo, I did it to you. I did it to
What
you.
you think about
Ironic,
that?
yeah.
Probably
Him
need
say
to
Leonard and the
Yeah,
whole
but
of
I
them
send a
say
request,
them
man, I
about
see
it.
him.
Number one, me no know nothing about no Dan because me no deal with Dan and me no go around Dan. Me a want youth we always hustling in the streets. So you can't ask about no Dan. How me fi know about that?
So must say the big man them with respect in the community. I feel know about Niah thing because I
All
look
right,
at
chat, listen,
man
hold on,
just speak.
everybody, hold on there.
Can
Not
I
black
see him say
person.
Tanya them a been a call and me that charge it? I big man them.
And you find ironic to, you know, ironic a young gang, something like that, you name for Sandman, a saying name.
Sure net. Me say you come to your life, people call me, my girlfriend Tin Makila one bag of shit. And she no have nothing to do with this.
But
And
your
you bring
mother
her to
this is
the
Bobo, your
forefront
mother
and she never
disrespect
disrespect
her.
you yet.
Bobo,
She
your
never
mother
disrespect you. She
disrespect
never
her.
huh?
Your mother
I know my
disrespect your
mother me a
son.
talk about my girlfriend.
But what about me sure that to losing his son or your mother disrespect her? What you think about that?
That's not nice. But me no business about that. That are them fi pick up that. You
Your
see,
mother,
you talk about
Bobo,
myself.
Bobo, your mother not even second
We're
down
talking
yesterday.
about Niah right now. We don't need to hear about any girlfriend right
Oh,
now
why
or no
when me
mother
I
or
talk
anything.
about you, she
This is
jump
about
up?
Niah.
Eh? Why when me I talk about you, she jump up? How long she know you? Me know you before she. And that me I try tell her. So, oh, she jump up and strong about you. So, who is she? And my son dead. Me no
With
response for
she's
she.
my girlfriend.
I
She
don't
am
give
a
a
woman,
shit.
yeah.
I don't care.
Oh,
Because she jumped in on my argument. I was talking to you. I wasn't talking about her.
Poor Bobo seems really upset that Shernette called his girlfriend Tin Mackerel. But honestly, what he needs to do is remind her to stay out of the family business.
Bobo, start use mind game on the big woman. You. Me don't pick up the
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
game, bro.
And when your mother come out and talk, why she never come out all long? Because everybody try to beat you when me and I fling you down in the ground. I never. But she come out strong for me. I am no weak fence.
Bobo,
I
liar
am
than
none.
Chinese movie.
Yeah, yeah. And because I want big woman that me never diss her up the right way.
Okay. So how did I disrespect you? Everyone have a voice and everyone is talking for Bobo. So what about me talking for him? Why is that an issue? And why did you come out on the media? Do you
Me no
know me?
response when me say, oh
Do
man,
you
and me don't talk.
everybody is asking you questions, so me ask you to something. So
Why
how
you
is
like
that
to
being
talk about
disrespectful?
my son? Take off
We
that
don't
man
need
there.
dreams. We don't want to hear argue with Sister
Take off
Yeah,
Shernette.
yeah,
that.
we
We
don't
don't
need
want
that
to
right
hear
now.
argue with Shernette. This
Yeah,
is
Take
not
right
her
supposed to
now.
off.
happen. This is not right now.
After
Not right
fucking
now.
analyze me,
Not right
people to
now.
come and go like we don't walk fine and no only for
Not
chattings
right
with me.
now. This is not
Where
the
are your
time. This is not the
chattings?
time. This is definitely not the time.
Auntie, my bad for cut you to the, but like ironic, gonna share life to ironic, bro. Is it? Cause PeeWee phone are dead, you know.
Bobo, you have to
I'm have to
remember,
talk to
say,
two of
you
them.
have to remember, say, are your best cousin mother, bro. You can't put woman over your best cousin mother.
never disrespect her yet. Me never disrespect her. My woman never disrespect her. So why them have
But
come out
me
and say
never
that?
disrespect
What's
you.
the problem?
My
Because
girlfriend
as
never
me talk,
disrespect you.
she come
Me never
out.
disrespect you.
So as me talk, she jump
Oh, yeah,
out.
he cut apart, you know, yeah, he cut apart, yeah.
Me
Don't
never
move on from
disrespect
that.
her.
Well,
You
go
come in
here,
my
man.
All right,
Come
watch
here,
out,
come
watch out,
off
watch
of
out.
this.
All right, watch out.
Come
We're
here,
going to
come
leave
off
James.
of
You're
this.
very
James, watch out, we're
Oh.
going to leave that. We're going to leave them.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
my
leave that
customers
part.
come, but we're going to come for the distraction there.
They what to Niah? Oh, she reach up here. She's what to Niah? Oh, she
that's
reach
very
up
rude.
here.
So why we
Mm-hmm.
can't fix
She's
Very, very,
nothing to
very, very
Dream,
Niah.
rude.
this is not the time, dreams. This is not the
it through
time.
you?
This is not the time, Dream. This is not the time. You just meet you just listen,
All right, go
Dream.
on. Let's cut apart the
You
rest
hold
of
on,
it.
I'm
Just
just
over
addressing
6 months
Dream.
ago.
Cut apart
You
the
just meet Bubba after Niah unaliving. The family is not even speaking up on behalf of Bubba. Yeah, no one. You just need to come out of family affair and let them solve this. You understand? Just stay in the background a bit. You understand?
Here's something the public keeps pointing out. Every time Bobo is asked a direct question, he suddenly doesn't know anything. That's become his pattern: confusion, deflection, and acting like he's clueless about every detail. People are tired of it because it looks intentional. And what really shocked viewers was the way Bobo felt comfortable addressing Shernette about his girlfriend, a woman who only came into the picture after Niah passed. The fact that he even brought that up to a grieving mother is unbelievable to many watching. The lack of respect is obvious. Every time he's in Shernette's presence, whether it's in person, on live, or through conversation, the tone, the attitude, the dismissiveness, it all shows exactly how little regard he has for her pain and for the situation. And the public sees it. They're calling it out. His behavior tells a story all on its own.
Mona, listen, I come out and talk what I know. I said Bobo went to MID and talking facts that I know.
Jesus have mercy. Where's Regina? Regina was here a while ago. Where's Regina?
When Miss Shernette me I talk, they come hear Bobo on the phone, I talk with her. That's why I said it. I talk things that I know. I don't talk things that I don't know. So it's not like me I talk things when me not know. You don't understand that.
We need Naka to come and talk. We need the rest of the family member to come and address certain topics, not you dreams. Please, respectfully. You understand? This is not the time. This is not the time.
Yo, we
You
are doing
understand?
this
It's not the time.
because boy not presented as one I
Yo, remember say PeeWee phone are dead enough.
Yeah, people phone are dead dreams. What are no dreams?
Remember say PeeWee phone are dead, bro.
Come on, like,
And we still leave at the young, we still leave at Sandman yet, bro.
Okay.
No, it look like
man.
Yo, take a break at the Bobo, because you
Every time.
hold on there. You there for justice for your family. You come for get justice, and you have this woman where you just meet a couple months ago and distract the whole situation. The justice you come for, you know, so you want to clear the name and get certain things clear up. So why you make a woman come on the phone with distractions and
He's always speaking up for Bobo and she don't know the history. She don't know the history of the friends, history of the family. And she don't know nothing about the system in around the Pantaleon. So she needs to just chill a bit. It's simple.
Alright, so PeeWee, so what I say? Everything that Bobo come on and say a lie then. Cause him just jump up and say appear, him say the only lie you tell upon him, I say him take up the phone. But I'm ask him like him try to clear it up. But where you think go on? Where you think really go on? Because you said the Foga yard is a very powerful yard. And then you say to Bobo them a move, it just seems weird. So why your belief of what you think happened?
Let's talk about this because the public saw it loud and clear. That girl came in with an attitude, pushing herself into a conversation that had nothing to do with her. And even when people told her straight up that this wasn't the time or place, she kept going. And honestly, viewers were relieved when she got dropped out of the box. Because the situation is already tense, already emotional, and the last thing anyone needs is someone jumping in with unnecessary drama, especially when she wasn't around during the time any of this happened. Her behavior only added to the frustration. This moment was about getting clarity and accountability, not about someone trying to make herself relevant in the middle of something so serious. The public wasn't having it, and thankfully, they cut that distraction immediately.
Me tell you straight right now, me come out and notice eruption, a be eruption a go on. Because they know them do, they know them a try hide. So Bobo them where they don't know who call kill the dog all I know.
Yes, I don't know now.
Yo man. Yeah man. Bobo them where they in a place up there, a bleach out white and live in a dog style, and now they don't know who kill the dog.
Then comfortable.
Bad man, American street you grow up on, you know, you're supposed to can use your brain in a youth. You're supposed to know mind game, you know that. Cause you're black where you run over, so no normal sitting in there, you know all the way them a come within a youth. You see? You're 100% sure of where them a come with them. Look at mind game, you know charge it.
Yeah, because we never like that our dream
not
just
job
people
people
in the middle of the situation. Just see family are trying to sort out.
Big
family
distraction. She know exactly what she was doing. She know
And
exactly.
Bobo do it as a distraction, you know. Then guilty, you know,
Yes.
try to run, you know.
But
Run them try to run. Them use sheep,
before the
use
man
style.
come
A style
before
them
the
use.
man, me think the man a come for justice here, the man a come for clear woman, and he mother justice the man mother last week.
It's right now. It's right now.
Therefore, yo, me a boy, me no back. That's why me put
mother
my
for sure say
Me not put nothing past you no. Me not put nothing past you no. If you want to hear me say it clear, nothing. Nothing me not put past you no. And that me I say. Me not trust nobody from no kill me pitney up there. No, me not trust. You're deaf. So me not know how that insect find place come and crawl up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
is
never like
the
that. Bobo just have him woman to come on the phone while we're there try to sort out justice. You know, how long PeeWee not come out and him say lie PeeWee I tell him, yeah, PeeWee reason and clear up the lies them and make we understand what really go on the night because in the day, and them alone they dead there. Until Bobo get up, come remember, you know, and the whole of them out there, the three of them, you know, until Bobo get up, you know, and then a gunshot. So Bobo can't there so for reason to see me PeeWee can't there a reason. I will get some understanding how we really are going.
yeah, you know, sister, the phone alone, the man I talk about. The man not to talk about the people, you know. I just, alright, it come like, so even if PeeWee did wrong about the phone, it's like, it Bobo come for different, but the thing where PeeWee right about, him not to talk about it. I just the phone.
PeeWee said something a lot of viewers have been pointing out from day one. Bobo and the rest of that crew are still living the same lifestyle Niah was living. And the funny thing is, the media has been saying the exact same thing. What really shocks people is how comfortable they all seem. After everything that happened to Niah, after all the unanswered questions, they claim they heard nothing, saw nothing, and know nothing. Yet they're still hanging out in the same spot like nothing ever happened. That doesn't sit right with the public. It doesn't sit right with the media. And honestly, that's why nobody can blame Chute for saying she doesn't trust a single one of them. Because when the people closest to the situation show zero fear, zero urgency, zero concern, and act like life is just normal, it raises serious doubts. And the public is watching all of it. Every action, every inconsistency, every casual reaction. And each time, trust in that group drops lower and lower.
That's one thing me not do come and say no lie no charge. Yeah. But then me can't believe a bomb buckler say I saw them plan up and kill a dog and want to shoot man on the bus.
Yo,
Who don't live in a one era where something happened and it upon the lips of everybody mouth. And at no time you not have no information for the father. Now give me, not even forget the father. At no time you know hear no little chatting and no little whispering. You know just fucking silence. So like people are idiots. Eh? Like people are idiots. And people when they come from there and Satan in there can't hear things and you never hear fucking nothing. And you come and talk to people like people now no sense.
So then here what go on and know what go on and I keep it through them want kill off and different people pitney. Yeah. They know what go on and I keep it. I want kill off people pitney. You sure it? They want other
Me
people.
I go talk for my son and I go always talk for my son. And I don't care who on any platform me hear and I talk about him. I go on it. Me I go on it.
Yo, man, you
look all long Niah. Look all long. I wanna never hear nothing. Slacky are no cousin. Slacky will believe so much in a uno and Slacky don't even want to even think the least say uno have something to do with it. Me know that. Right? Not even the least. And at the end of the day, him never accuse you say uno do it or know about it and still not even have information for him. All that look. Just dry so. Hey. I think yesterday was bad.
Bobo live in the house and don't even say him never see the video recording. That is the next thing.
Why?
Pure lies. Pure lies.
Why matter?
Yo, mama,
anyhow, if I not uno do it, a somebody will link with one who want get to Niah, so one uno get paid for let in that somebody there. And that me say. I mean not have sister.
more than you know.
Whosoever orchestrated, them have to work with somebody in the yard. And that me say.
More than you know.
Because if you ever try to get to me, you have to go through the man who in here to get to me, because you can't reach to me.
You know the
I have to go live with this until the day me shut my eye. Me have to go live with it. Knowing if you come so deal with Uno. If Uno not even do it, Uno know I still not talk. Everybody shut them big stinking mouth.
Let's address this because it makes absolutely no sense to the public. Bobo and his friends keep claiming that most of the information they have is coming from the media. But how does that add up when they live in the same community where everything happened? Viewers are saying straight, that's a major red flag. When the people closest to the situation are acting like outsiders who need the news to tell them what happened in their own yard, the public sees that as a sign they're hiding something. And time will tell if PeeWee is telling the truth or not, because this is the first time he's spoken out since Niah passed. But what he's saying is lining up with a lot of the questions the public already had. And here's another point people keep repeating. Niah's dad is part of the family, yet he's being kept in the dark. That alone speaks volumes. If nothing was being hidden, why would the father be getting limited information? Then Bobo claiming he never saw the same video footage the media saw, footage that supposedly came from his own yard, that's not adding up for viewers either. They're saying it's impossible for everyone else to see it except the person who lives on the property. The public isn't stupid. They're watching the inconsistencies. They're catching the contradictions. And every time someone in that circle dodges a question or pretends to know nothing, it only strengthens the belief that the truth is being kept back. All right, viewers, we're going to leave it right there for now. The inconsistencies, the changing stories, the silence from the key people, the public is seeing all of it, and trust is getting thinner by the day. Here at Chute, Jamaica, we're not sugarcoating anything. We're going to continue breaking down every detail, every reaction, and every shift in this story until the truth comes to light. If you're rocking with the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because we're coming back with more updates, more commentary, and more breakdowns that others are afraid to touch. This is Chute, Jamaica. Real voices, real analysis, and we're staying on this story until justice meets transparency. Stay tuned, more is coming.